Hey there, YouTube fam. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting with a super special find, the 2005 P1 dime coin that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's take a closer look at this rare and valuable treasure. First things first, let's talk about the 2005 P1 dime coin itself. This particular coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint in 2005, hence the P mint mark. It features a portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse side and an eagle on the reverse side. While this dime may look like any other dime at first glance, its true value lies in its rarity and unique characteristics. Now, you might be wondering, how on earth can a mere dime be worth $1.1 million? Well, it all comes down to a few key factors. Firstly, the 2005 P1 dime coin is an error coin. This means that during the minting process, something went awry, resulting in a coin that is significantly different from the standard issue dimes. In this case, the error is a double die obverse, which basically means that the image of President Roosevelt on the coin is doubled, creating a distinct and valuable error. But wait, there's more. Not only is the 2005 P1 dime coin an error coin, but it is also a low mintage coin. Mintage refers to the number of coins produced at a particular mint during a specific time period. In the case of the 2005 P1 dime coin, there were only a handful of these error coins produced, making them incredibly scarce and highly sought after by collectors. So, how can you tell if you have a 2005 P1 dime coin worth $1.1 million in your possession? Well, the first step is to examine the coin closely. Look for any signs of doubling on President Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse side of the coin. If you see a blurry or shadowy image of the president, you may have a valuable error coin on your hands. Next, check the mint mark on the coin. As mentioned earlier, the 2005 P1 dime coin has a P mint mark, indicating that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. If you find this mint mark on your dime, you could be looking at a potential jackpot. Now, before you get too excited and start planning how you're going to spend your $1.1 million, it's important to note that not every 2005 P1 dime coin is worth that much. The value of a coin is ultimately determined by its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. So, if you do happen to stumble upon one of these rare gems, be sure to have it authenticated by a reputable coin dealer or grading service to ensure its authenticity and value. In the world of coin collecting, the discovery of a rare and valuable coin like the 2005 P1 dime can be a dream come true for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out in the hobby, finding a coin with such a high value can be a thrilling and rewarding experience. As you sift through your loose change or search through your old coin collections, keep an eye out for that elusive 2005 P1 dime coin. Who knows, you could be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. And there you have it, folks, the best script for your YouTube video on the 2005 P1 dime coin worth $1.1 million.
We have a super exciting topic to dive into: the 1987 P1 dime coin and whether it could be worth a whopping $1 million. So grab your favorite beverage, sit back, and let's uncover the mysteries of this elusive coin together. First things first, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1987 P1 dime coin. This coin was minted by the United States Mint in Philadelphia in 1987 and is part of the Roosevelt dime series. The design features a portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse. It may seem like just another dime in your pocket, but could it actually be hiding a secret fortune? Now, you might be wondering why a seemingly ordinary dime from 1987 could be worth $1 million. Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. The key to determining the value of any coin lies in its scarcity and overall state of preservation. In the case of the 1987 P1 dime coin, there are a few key factors that could potentially drive up its value to astronomical heights. One of the most important things to look out for when it comes to the 1987 P1 dime coin is any minting errors or varieties. These can range from doubled dies to off-center strikes, and they can significantly increase the desirability and value of a coin. In the case of the 1987 P dime, there are a few known varieties that collectors actively seek out, such as the floating roof variety, where part of the roof of Monticello appears detached from the building. Another factor that can influence the value of the 1987 P1 dime coin is its condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition with minimal wear and tear are always more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. If you happen to come across a 1987 P dime that looks like it just rolled off the minting press, you could be looking at a potential gold mine. Now, let's address the big question on everyone's mind: could a 1987 P1 dime coin actually be worth $1 million? While it's certainly not impossible, it's important to temper your expectations. The chances of finding a 1987 P dime worth that much money are incredibly slim. But hey, stranger things have happened in the world of coin collecting. If you do happen to stumble upon a 1987 P1 dime coin that seems too good to be true, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will give you a better idea of the coin's condition and potential value. And who knows, you might just be sitting on a rare gem worth a small fortune. In conclusion, the 1987 P1 dime coin is definitely a fascinating piece of numismatic history that holds the potential for great value. While the chances of finding one worth $1 million are slim, it's always exciting to dream about striking it rich with a rare coin discovery. So keep your eyes peeled and happy hunting for that elusive 1987 P dime. Who knows, maybe you'll be the lucky one to uncover a hidden treasure in your pocket change. Are you ready to dive into the world of valuable coins and unearth some hidden gems? Well, you're in for a treat because today we are going to be discussing the highly sought after 1997 D1 dime coin, which is rumored to be worth a whopping $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.2 million for a single dime. Now, you might be wondering how a tiny little coin could possibly be worth so much money. Well, the 1997 D dime is a special coin that was minted in Denver, Colorado in 1997. What makes this coin so valuable is its rarity and its unique features. Only a limited number of these coins were produced, making them extremely scarce and highly desirable among collectors. But what exactly sets the 1997 D dime apart from other coins? Well, for starters, this coin has a unique design that sets it apart from regular dimes. The front of the coin features a portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, while the back of the coin displays a torch surrounded by olive branches. This distinctive design, combined with the limited mintage of the coin, makes it a must-have for serious coin collectors. Now, you might be wondering how you can tell if you have a 1997 D dime in your collection. Well, there are a few key features to look out for. First and foremost, you'll want to check the date on the coin to make sure it reads 1997. Next, you'll want to look for the D mint mark, which indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. Finally, you'll want to examine the condition of the coin to ensure that it is in mint or near mint condition. If you're lucky enough to have a 1997 D dime in your possession, you might be wondering how much it could be worth. While the value of this coin can vary depending on its condition and rarity, some 1997 D dimes have been known to sell for upwards of $1.2 million at auction. Of course, this is just a ballpark figure, and the actual value of your coin could be higher or lower depending on the market demand. So, what should you do if you think you have a 1997 D dime worth $1.2 million? Well, the first step is to have your coin authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. This will help you determine the exact condition of your coin and its potential value. From there, you can decide whether you want to hold onto your coin as a valuable investment, or sell it to a collector who is willing to pay top dollar for this rare treasure. In conclusion, the 1997 D1 dime coin is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. Its unique design, limited mintage, and potential for high value make it a must-have for serious collectors. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins in your possession, you could be sitting on a goldmine worth $1.2 million. So, dust off those coin collections and start searching for that elusive 1997 D dime. You never know what treasures you might uncover. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and showcasing one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the market, the 1982 P1 dime coin. You heard me right, folks, this little dime could be worth a whopping $1.3 million. Can you believe it? Let's break it down and learn why this coin holds such immense value. First off, let's talk about the history of the 1982 P1 dime coin. This coin was minted in 1982 at the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P in its name. It was part of the regular dime production for that year, but somehow, a small number of these coins were struck in error with a unique design that sets them apart from the rest. These rare error coins are what makes the 1982 P1 dime coin so valuable to collectors. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly makes these error coins so special? Well, the 1982 P1 dime coin features a double die obverse, where the design on the coin was stamped twice, creating a distinct doubling effect. This error is extremely rare and adds a unique flair to the coin that collectors go crazy for. It's like finding a diamond in the rough, but wait, there's more. Not only does the 1982 P1 dime coin have a double die obverse, but it also has a few other notable characteristics that make it even more desirable. Some of these coins have a slight rotation of the die, giving them an off-center appearance that adds to their charm. And to top it all off, these coins are in pristine condition, with no wear or damage, making them even more valuable to collectors. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1982 P1 dime coin. As I mentioned earlier, these rare error coins can fetch a pretty penny on the market. In fact, some of these coins have sold for over $1.3 million at auction. Can you imagine finding one of these gems in your pocket change? It's like winning the lottery. So, how can you tell if you have a 1982 P1 dime coin worth $1.3 million in your collection? Well, there are a few key things to look out for. First, check the date on the coin. It should be 1982. Next, examine the design on the coin closely to see if there is any doubling or off-centering present. Finally, make sure the coin is in mint condition, with no signs of wear or damage. If you are lucky enough to have one of these rare error coins, you could be sitting on a gold mine. In conclusion, the 1982 P1 dime coin is a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. With its unique double die obverse, off-centering, and pristine condition, this coin is highly sought after by collectors and can command a staggering price of $1.3 million. So, keep your eyes peeled for this rare gem in your collection. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure worth a fortune. we're diving into the world of coin collecting and uncovering the hidden treasures that may be hiding in your pocket change. Specifically, we'll be taking a closer look at the 1989 P1 dime coin and discussing whether it's worth the rumored $1.4 million. So grab a seat, sit back, and let's get started. First things first, let's talk a little bit about the 1989 P1 dime coin. This coin was minted in Philadelphia in 1989, hence the P mint mark. It features the iconic portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, and the torch, oak branch, and olive branch on the reverse. It's a relatively common coin, with millions being produced, but there are a few rare varieties that could be worth a pretty penny. One of the most coveted varieties of the 1989 P1 dime coin is the no S proof dime. These coins were mistakenly struck without the mint mark, making them extremely valuable to collectors. In fact, a pristine example of this rare variety recently sold for a jaw-dropping $1.4 million at auction. Can you believe that? Now, before you go digging through your change jar in search of a 1989 P no S dime, it's important to note that not all coins are created equal. The value of a coin is determined by its condition, rarity, and demand in the market. A coin that has been well preserved and graded by a reputable third-party grading service will fetch a higher price than one that has been circulated and damaged. So, how can you tell if your 1989 P1 dime coin is worth $1.4 million? Well, the first step is to closely examine the coin for any distinguishing features. Check for the presence of the mint mark on the reverse of the coin. If it's missing, you may have a valuable no S dime on your hands. Next, assess the overall condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear or damage, as these factors can significantly impact its value. If you believe you have a rare and valuable 1989 P no S dime, the next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. This will provide you with a clear understanding of the coin's condition and value, and will also help you to attract serious buyers if you decide to sell. It's worth noting that the $1.4 million price tag for a 1989 P no S dime is an extreme outlier. Most examples of this coin will not command such a high price, but even a lower grade specimen can still be worth a significant amount to the right collector. So, don't be discouraged if your coin doesn't quite reach the $1 million mark. There's still value to be found in the world of coin collecting. In conclusion, the 1989 P1 dime coin is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history that holds the potential for great value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a novice enthusiast, it's always worth keeping an eye out for rare and valuable coins in your pocket change. Who knows, you may just stumble upon a hidden gem that could make you the next millionaire in the world of coin collecting. That's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of the 1989 P1 dime coin. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting content. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting for that elusive $1.4 million no S dime. We have a super exciting topic to discuss: the 1968 D1 dime coins. You may be wondering, are these little coins really worth the big bucks? Well, let me tell you, you're in for a real treat because these coins have some pretty amazing history and value attached to them. First off, let's dive into the background of the 1968 D1 dime coins. These coins were minted in Denver in 1968 and are part of the Roosevelt dime series. Now, why are they so special, you ask? Well, these coins have a unique design featuring a profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse side and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse side. This design was created by Chief Engraver of the United States Mint, John R. Sinek, and has been a favorite among collectors for decades. But what really sets the 1968 D1 dime coins apart is their rarity and high value. You see, in 1968, the Denver Mint only produced a limited number of these coins, making them quite scarce today. And to make things even more interesting, some of these coins were minted with special errors or variations, such as double dies or missing mint marks, which can significantly increase their value. In fact, some of the 1968 D1 dime coins have been known to sell for over $1.5 million in auctions and private sales. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for a tiny dime. It's truly mind-blowing to think that such a small and unassuming coin could be worth so much. But that's the beauty of coin collecting and numismatics. So, how can you tell if your 1968 D1 dime coin is worth a small fortune? Well, there are a few key factors to look out for. First, check the condition of the coin. Is it well preserved with minimal wear and tear? Coins in top condition fetch the highest prices in the market. Next, examine the coin for any errors or variations. Do you see any doubling of the design or missing mint marks? These kinds of anomalies can make your coin incredibly valuable to collectors. Additionally, it's essential to have your coin professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service, such as PCGS or NGC. This step is crucial in determining the true value and authenticity of your coin, as well as protecting yourself from potential counterfeit coins in the market. Now, I know what you're thinking: how on earth can I get my hands on one of these valuable 1968 D1 dime coins? Well, the good news is that they do pop up from time to time in coin shops, online auctions, and estate sales. Keep a keen eye out for any listings or opportunities to acquire one of these coins for your collection. And remember, always do your research and due diligence before making any purchases to ensure that you're getting a genuine and desirable coin. In conclusion, the 1968 D1 dime coins are a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. With their unique design, rarity, and high value, these coins are a must-have for any serious numismatist or collector. So, if you happen to come across one of these coins in your collection or out in the wild, consider yourself lucky. You may just be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. Thank you for joining me today on this exciting journey into the world of the 1968 D1 dime coins. I hope you've learned something new and fascinating about these valuable treasures. Stay tuned for more coin-related content coming your way soon. Happy collecting, and may your pockets be filled with rare and valuable coins. We're diving into a super exciting and intriguing topic: the 1993 P1 dime coins that are worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Can you imagine stumbling upon one of these rare gems in your pocket change? It's like hitting the jackpot, so let's start from the beginning. The 1993 P1 dime coins are actually quite unique and special. They were minted in the year 1993 at the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P mark on the coin. These coins are part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. However, the 1993 P dime coins stand out from the rest due to their scarcity and rarity. Now, you may be wondering what makes these coins so valuable. Well, it all comes down to a minting error that occurred during production. The 1993 P dime coins were supposed to be struck with a traditional copper-nickel composition. However, a small number of these coins were mistakenly struck on silver planchets, which are much more valuable and sought after by collectors. In fact, these silver planchet 1993 P dime coins are so rare that only a handful of them are known to exist. This scarcity has driven up their value significantly, with some specimens selling for an astonishing $1.5 million at auction. Can you believe that? It's like finding a hidden treasure right in your own pocket. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare 1993 P dime coins, you'll want to take some precautions to ensure its authenticity. First, make sure to examine the coin closely for any signs of tampering or alterations. Look for the telltale signs of a genuine silver planchet, such as a distinct ringing sound when dropped and a slightly different weight compared to a regular dime. Next, consider having the coin authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will help to confirm the authenticity and condition of the coin, which are crucial factors in determining its value. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry when dealing with such valuable and rare coins. Now, you may be wondering where you can find one of these elusive 1993 P dime coins. Well, the truth is, they're extremely rare and hard to come by. Your best bet is to keep an eye out for them at coin shows, auctions, and reputable coin dealers. You never know when one of these valuable coins may cross your path. If you're a coin collector or just someone who appreciates the history and beauty of rare coins, owning a 1993 P dime coin could be a dream come true. Not only is it a valuable investment, but it's also a piece of history that tells a fascinating story of minting errors and rarity in the world of coin collecting. In conclusion, the 1993 P1 dime coins are truly a hidden gem in the world of numismatics. With a value of $1.5 million, these rare coins are a valuable and sought-after treasure for collectors and enthusiasts alike. So keep your eyes peeled and you may just stumble upon one of these rare beauties in your pocket change. Happy hunting, and may the luck of the coin gods be with you. We have a super exciting topic to discuss: 1 dime coins from 1984 that are worth a whopping $1.6 million. Can you believe it? I can't wait to dive into all the details with you, so let's get started. First off, let's talk about the significance of the 1984 1 dime coins. These coins were minted as part of the standard circulation for that year, but there are a few rare versions that are worth way more than just 10 cents. The key to finding these valuable coins lies in the mint mark, specifically the D mint mark. If you happen to come across a 1984 1 dime coin with a D mint mark, you could be looking at a potential jackpot. These coins were minted in Denver and are quite rare compared to their regular counterparts. So, if you have one in your collection, hold on to it tight. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of why these particular coins are worth such a staggering amount. The value of a coin is determined by a variety of factors, including its rarity, condition, and demand from collectors. In the case of the 1984 1 dime coin with a D mint mark, its rarity is the main driving force behind its high value. Only a small number of these coins were minted in 1984, making them highly sought after by collectors. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. If you have a well-preserved 1984 1 dime coin with sharp details and minimal wear and tear, its value could skyrocket even further. As for the demand from collectors, it's safe to say that these rare coins are a hot commodity in the numismatic world. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique and valuable coins to add to their collections, and the 1984 1 dime coin with a D mint mark fits the bill perfectly. Now, let's address the burning question on everyone's minds: how do you know if your 1984 1 dime coin is worth $1.6 million? Well, the best way to find out is by getting your coin professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. These experts will evaluate the condition, authenticity, and rarity of your coin and provide you with a detailed report on its value. If you're not sure where to start, you can reach out to organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, for assistance. These trusted organizations have a team of experienced graders who can help you determine the true value of your 1984 one-dime coin. In conclusion, the 1984 one-dime coins with a D mint mark are a rare and valuable find that could potentially be worth $1.6 million. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins in your possession, make sure to get it professionally authenticated and graded to unlock its true value. Who knows, you could be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Thank you for tuning in to today's video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting content. I have a super exciting topic to discuss with you all: the incredible world of collecting rare coins. And more specifically, we'll be diving into the fascinating story of the 1916 P dime coins, which have been known to be worth a staggering $1.7 million each. Can you believe it? First of all, let me give you a little background on these elusive coins. The 1916 P dime was minted in Philadelphia, hence the P on the coin, and it is one of the rarest coins in American history. Only 9 of these dimes are known to exist, making them highly sought after by collectors all over the world. So, why are these coins so valuable, you may ask? Well, it all comes down to their rarity and historical significance. The 1916 P dime was minted during a time when the United States was transitioning from the old barber dime design to the new Mercury dime design. This transition period resulted in very few of the 1916 P dimes being produced, hence their scarcity. Now, let's talk about the current market value of these coins. As I mentioned earlier, a single 1916 P dime has been known to sell for a whopping $1.7 million at auction. This astronomical price tag is a testament to the rarity and desirability of this coin among collectors. If you're fortunate enough to come across one of these dimes in your collection, you could be sitting on a gold mine, quite literally. Imagine the thrill of finding out that a coin you've had for years is actually worth millions of dollars. It's a collector's dream come true. Of course, not everyone can afford to shell out $1.7 million for a single coin, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy the hobby of coin collecting. There are plenty of other rare and valuable coins out there waiting to be discovered, and who knows, you might just stumble upon the next big treasure. In conclusion, the 1916 P dime coins are truly a marvel of numismatic history. Their rarity, historical significance, and exorbitant value make them one of the most coveted coins in the world. So if you're ever lucky enough to come across one of these dimes, hold on tight and cherish it for all it's worth. You never know, it could be your ticket to a fortune. That's all for today, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating coin-related content. We have an incredibly exciting topic to discuss: the 1988 P1 dime coins that could be worth a whopping $1.8 million. Can you believe it? Let's delve into this fascinating world of coin collecting and see if you could be sitting on a potential gold mine. First off, let's talk a bit about the 1988 P1 dime coins. These coins were minted in Philadelphia in 1988 and are known for their distinctive design and rarity. They feature a beautiful depiction of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, with the iconic torch and olive branch on the reverse. Now, you might be wondering, how can a seemingly ordinary dime coin be worth $1.8 million? Well, it all comes down to the rarity and condition of the coin. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is key. And in the case of the 1988 P1 dime coin, there are only a handful of known specimens in existence, making them highly sought after by collectors. But it's not just about rarity. The condition of the coin is also crucial in determining its value. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch a much higher price than one that has been heavily circulated. So if you happen to have a well-preserved 1988 P1 dime coin in your collection, you could be looking at a small fortune. Now, you might be wondering how to identify if you have a valuable 1988 P1 dime coin. One way to distinguish these rare coins is by looking at the mint mark. The P mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, which is where these rare dimes were produced. Additionally, you'll want to carefully examine the condition of the coin for any signs of wear or damage. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare 1988 P1 dime coins in your possession, the next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. This will help to confirm the authenticity of the coin and assign it a grade based on its condition. A higher grade can significantly increase the value of the coin, so it's definitely worth the investment. Now, let's talk about the potential value of these rare 1988 P1 dime coins. As mentioned earlier, a well-preserved specimen could be worth up to $1.8 million. This sky-high value is driven by the rarity of the coin and the demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for such a unique piece. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1988 P1 dime coin in your collection? The first step is to do your research and educate yourself on the coin collecting market. Join online forums, attend coin shows, and consult with reputable coin dealers to get a better understanding of the value of your coin. Once you have a better idea of the potential worth of your 1988 P1 dime coin, you can decide whether to hold onto it as a prized possession or sell it to a collector who is willing to pay top dollar for such a rare find. Keep in mind that the coin collecting market is constantly evolving, so it's essential to stay informed and make informed decisions when it comes to buying and selling rare coins. In conclusion, the 1988 P1 dime coins are a fascinating and valuable piece of coin collecting history. With a potential worth of $1.8 million, these rare coins are sure to turn heads and capture the attention of collectors worldwide. So, if you happen to come across one of these rare gems in your coin collection, consider yourself incredibly lucky. You could be holding on to a small fortune. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more valuable coin collecting tips and insights. We're going to be talking about something that's sure to catch your attention: 1 dime coins worth a whopping $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right. These tiny coins could potentially make you a millionaire, so let's dive into the details. First off, let's talk about the history behind these valuable coins. The 1 dime coin, also known as the Mercury dime, was produced by the United States Mint from 1916 to 1945. It features the image of Lady Liberty wearing a winged cap on the obverse side, hence the nickname Mercury dime. These coins were minted with a composition of 90% silver and 10% copper, making them highly sought after by collectors. So, why are these 1 dime coins worth so much money? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. As with any collectible item, the value of a coin is determined by its scarcity and state of preservation. In the case of these 1 dime coins, only a limited number were minted during certain years, making them quite rare. Additionally, coins that are in pristine condition can fetch a higher price on the market, especially if they have been well preserved over the years. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of how these 1 dime coins can be worth $1.9 million. The key factor here is the year of minting and any special characteristics the coin may have. For example, in 2016, a 1894 dime was sold at auction for a whopping $1.9 million. This particular coin is considered to be one of the rarest and most valuable dimes in existence, with only 24 minted. Another factor that can increase the value of a dime coin is the presence of any errors or variations, such as double dies or missing mint marks. If you're thinking about getting into the world of coin collecting, it's important to do your research and educate yourself on what to look for. There are plenty of resources available online and in books that can help you identify valuable coins and understand the market trends. It's also a good idea to network with other collectors and attend coin shows to expand your knowledge and potentially make some valuable connections. In addition to collecting for investment purposes, coin collecting can also be a fun and rewarding hobby. Many people enjoy the thrill of hunting for rare coins and adding them to their collection, as well as the satisfaction of preserving a piece of history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, there's something exciting about finding a rare and valuable coin that can't be replicated. So, next time you come across a dime coin in your pocket or at a flea market, take a closer look. You never know, it could be worth a small fortune. Remember, the key to success in coin collecting is knowledge and persistence, so keep learning and don't be afraid to take risks. Who knows, you could be the next lucky collector to uncover a hidden gem worth millions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating videos on valuable coins and collectibles. We've got a really exciting topic to talk about: the 1991 P1 dime coins that could potentially be worth a whopping $1.10 million. Can you believe it? I know I was absolutely floored when I first heard about this incredible discovery. So grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and let's dive into the world of numismatics together. Now, before we go any further, let's talk about the 1991 P1 dime coin itself. This particular coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint in 1991 and features a stunning design that showcases a profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse side. The reverse side of the coin features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing freedom, peace, and strength. So, what makes these 1991 P1 dime coins so special? Well, it all comes down to a very rare and valuable error that can be found on some of these coins. You see, there are a small number of 1991 P1 dime coins that were accidentally struck on silver planchets instead of the usual copper-nickel composition. This error is incredibly rare and has made these coins highly sought after by collectors. But here's where things get really interesting: some of these error coins have actually sold for jaw-dropping amounts of money. In fact, there have been reports of these coins selling for as much as $1.10 million. Can you imagine stumbling upon one of these coins in your pocket change or at a flea market? It's like winning the lottery. Of course, not every 1991 P1 dime coin is going to be worth millions of dollars. In fact, the majority of these coins are still worth their face value of 10 cents. But if you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare error coins, you could be looking at a life-changing payday. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these valuable coins in your possession? Well, the first thing to look for is the date. Make sure it says 1991 and that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Next, take a close look at the composition of the coin. If it appears to be silver instead of the usual copper-nickel blend, you might just have hit the jackpot. If you think you've found a 1991 P1 dime coin with a silver error, the next step is to get it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will help verify the authenticity of the coin and determine its condition, which can greatly impact its value. Once you have a certified coin in hand, you can either hold onto it as a prized possession or decide to sell it to a lucky collector. But even if you don't strike it rich with a valuable 1991 P1 dime coin, collecting coins can still be a fun and rewarding hobby. There's something incredibly satisfying about holding a piece of history in your hand and imagining all the places it's been and the stories it could tell. Plus, you never know what treasures you might come across in your quest for rare and valuable coins. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep your eyes peeled for those hidden gems that could be hiding in plain sight. Who knows, you might just uncover a rare 1991 P1 dime coin worth $1.10 million and become the envy of collectors everywhere. We have a super exciting topic to discuss: the 1981 D1 dime coin and its worth of a whopping $1.11 million. Can you believe it? Let's dive into the details of this rare and valuable coin. First off, let's talk about the 1981 D1 dime coin itself. This coin was minted in 1981 at the Denver Mint, hence the D mark on the coin. It features the standard design of the Roosevelt dime, with the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse. Now, you might be wondering what makes this particular 1981 D1 dime coin so special and valuable. Well, it all comes down to its rarity and condition. This coin is extremely scarce in high grades due to a printing error that caused only a limited number of these coins to be struck with a deep cameo finish. The deep cameo finish gives the coin a frosted appearance on the design elements, making them stand out against a mirrored background. This eye-catching contrast is highly coveted by collectors and adds to the coin's overall value. In terms of condition, the 1981 D1 dime coin must be in near-perfect condition to fetch such a high price. Any signs of wear or damage can significantly lower the coin's value, so it's essential to handle it with care and store it properly. Now, let's get to the exciting part: the value of the 1981 D1 dime coin. As mentioned earlier, this coin is worth an impressive $1.11 million. This astronomical value is a result of its rarity, condition, and the high demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for such a unique piece. If you happen to be lucky enough to come across a 1981 D1 dime coin, it's essential to have it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. Once you have a certified grade for your coin, you can then determine its value based on current market trends and auction prices. In addition to its monetary value, the 1981 D1 dime coin also holds historical significance. It serves as a representation of the craftsmanship and precision that went into minting coins during that era, as well as the potential for valuable treasures hiding in plain sight. So, what should you do if you come across a 1981 D1 dime coin? Well, first and foremost, handle it with care and protect it from any potential damage. Next, have it authenticated and graded by a professional to ensure its authenticity and condition. Once you have a certified grade for your coin, you can then decide whether to hold onto it for investment purposes or sell it to a collector who will truly appreciate its rarity and value. Either way, owning a 1981 D1 dime coin is a unique and exciting opportunity that shouldn't be taken lightly. In conclusion, the 1981 D1 dime coin is a fascinating piece of numismatic history that holds significant value and importance in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, condition, and high demand from collectors make it a prized possession worth $1.11 million. If you ever have the chance to own one of these coins, consider yourself incredibly lucky and take good care of it for generations to come.